What do you feel when looking up at the stars? Wonder and amazement. How insignificant we really are, and how humans waste what little time they have over stupid crap. Small. I feel that it is fascinating there's so much out there that we have not discovered. I feel like I'm part of something bigger. My problems feel small when I look up at the stars because I know I'm just one person on this planet. In this solar system, in this galaxy. Neck ache. Dizzy. I remember how small we are and how little we matter, and so we have ultimate freedom. Which ones have planets? When will this neck pain finally be over? I get dizzy, small and a bit presumptive in thinking that I could know what any of it truly means and why it was all created. I have my personal mythologies. My own way of seeing that which created us, but I never presume to speak for that being or beings. Just looking up at the vast night sky keeps me humble on that score. Pain. I have a very sore neck. Grounded and a bit nostalgic. I feel at peace and grounded. In a similar vein, I'd love to see the Earth from out there. Astronauts seem to have a different perspective after experiencing it. Maybe I should try mushrooms. Happy. Insignificant, yet grateful that I can even see and make sense of the world around me. Like there's too much light pollution. Also wonderment. Can't see the stars. Too much light pollution. I always feel small and humble. If you get really super high enough, you can stare at the stars and contemplate how there really isn't an up and down or top and bottom of the Earth. And without the constant gravitational pull you would fall right into the sky with those stars. And then you get to hug the ground until you stop having vertigo. Like I'm going to fall over. That there must be someone else out there looking back. Special and unique that I'm here to see them and understand their existence. Hope and strength to keep going. The ocean has the same effect on me. It puts into perspective everything. How small we are. How small and insignificant our worries and daily problems are. I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean on a new moon. I was laying on the deck and looking up at the stars up at the Milky Way with my own two eyes. There was no sound outside of the waves hitting the boat and there was nobody else around me for quite a while. I felt peace, humbled and amazed. There's so much to explore and learn. Fear. I feel like I'm not alone. Aside from the wonder and awe, I feel frustration. 100 billion stars or so per galaxy and we'll never get to see a single one of them or their planets. Also, when I'm high, the thought that at some point something had to come from nothing because our brains are bound by causality. Like, there's no world border. You can technically go beyond Earth and still go up. Even if you pass the 32-bit integer limit, you wouldn't glitch out. A strain in my neck. Cold. Need to get a blanket. I feel a little baffled because we still fight wars over land. We now know it's possible. Although it would take generations to perfect living off-world. To most of our ancestors, the idea of leaving the planet in any physical capacity was laughable. Now we can put our descendants on a path to have all the space in the universe. Until we find signs of life. I want to save the planet. But I also want humanity to have the option to live among the stars. Calmness. It's the closest thing spirituality that I experience. There is a sense that I am part of something unimaginably vast and significant. I'm not living in the universe. I'm part of the universe. I'm an emergent phenomenon of the system that the universe is. We are the consciousness of the universe. We are the universe contemplating itself. I sense that when I look up at the night sky. I've had an irrational fear since I was a kid that when I look up at the sky I'll just float up and won't be able to stop myself, so I avoid looking straight up where I can. Single quote. I feel angry that someone stole my tent. I always feel small and humble. Like I have really shitty eyesight. Amazed. Even now after nearly 40 years. I sometimes wonder if somewhere out there on one of those stars, intelligent life is observing us on Earth. Maybe even observing me looking at stars at that moment. Connected. I know someone somewhere is looking at the same stars at the same moment. I'm sometimes sad because I can't reach them and never will. Sometimes I feel happiness because it's so beautiful. Because we have so much to do to be there. My friend still thinks this is all 6,000 years old. Fucking idiot. Beautiful. Peace. Harmony. Serotonin. Dopamine. That everything I've desired in my lifetime will be mine one day. However long it takes. If I could get aftermarket star-spangled headlining for any car brand, it will be the best day ever. Cold. It usually means it's a clear night, which means chilly. Peaceful. Annoyed by light pollution. Since I've had one chance in my life to properly see the sky without any, and it was absolutely breathtaking. Everything since then has been the difference between a sneeze and an orgasm.